So today is February 25th, and that means we have another GameStop Monday video that has been released for MLB The Show 19. This GameStop Monday is highlighting a brand new game mode called Moments. Now, Moments, you know, the idea of it should be kind of self-explanatory. You're going to be going back and playing historical moments, but this GameStop Monday video revealed a lot more to the game mode than I think a lot of people originally anticipated. There is a lot going on in this new Moments game mode, and I want to highlight all the new details and all the information that you guys need to know, so that way when the game comes out, you know exactly what to expect when you're hopping into Moments. So if you guys enjoy this video and you want to keep up with the rest of the MLB The Show 19 news as it comes out, we're literally just a month away at this point. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do cover everything as it is released. If you want to know everything, this is the place to be. So I'm going to go ahead and play the first part of the GameStop Monday video. The link to this video will be in the description as well if you guys want to go watch it for yourself. But it's going to talk about the first aspect of Moments, and then I'm going to break it down and tell you what I think.
Today, we're taking a look at Moments, an entirely new game mode to MLB The Show 19. Moments is all about taking a trip back in time to relive and replay the biggest games, situations, and plays from all eras of baseball history. Step into the cleats of Babe Ruth and call your shot. Hit father and son back-to-back home runs as Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. Set the Major League strikeout record as Nolan Ryan. Moments range from a single at-bat to an entire 7-game playoff series, so hop on for a quick challenge or settle in for hours of fun.
So that right there gave us a little taste of the overall idea of what this new Moments game mode is all about. You're basically going to be able to go back and relive moments that are very important in baseball history. Some of the ones they showed off were Babe Ruth's called shot, back-to-back home runs by father and son, Griffey Jr. and Sr., and of course there's countless other moments that are going to be featured in this game. Now, one thing to take away from this is that MLB The Show does not have the rights to every single legend they want, so there are certain moments that you might think about that should kind of be featured in this game mode that they just can't put in because, you know, they don't have the rights to use a certain guy. Maybe people want to try to do Derek Jeter's flip to home against the A's, but they don't have the rights to Derek Jeter, or at least if they do, he hasn't been revealed yet. Or maybe people want to play in the 2004 ALCS where the Red Sox came back from down 3-0 against the Yankees and went on to make it to the World Series and ended up winning the World Series. They don't have the rights to that full Red Sox roster as far as I know, so I don't think that will be a moment, but even though it kind of should. So it'll be interesting to see which types of moments they give us, if they're going to give us a lot or a little, or however it's going to go. I think it's going to be kind of interesting, so I'm excited to see what they've got for us. So now let's jump into the next part of the video.
Finally answer baseball's biggest questions and even alter history. What if the Sultan of SWAT himself faced off against modern pitchers? Did your favorite team not come out on top in a big game? Now you're in control and it's up to you to change the game. What if Bryce Harper, Ted Williams, and Willie Mays played in the same outfield? But be careful what you ask for. Not only will you get to play as these legend teams, you'll have to face off against them.
So this section is talking about different types of moments we can expect. So really, it's not all gonna be go back and hit this home run with this player just to kind of relive that moment or win this series with this team. This section is all about what if, you know, how can history have been changed? What if the Oakland A's Moneyball team actually won their playoff series instead of lost? Would they have gone on to the World Series and actually won a championship, or would it still have failed in the next round? And you know, they've kind of highlighted Babe Ruth a couple times, but what if Babe Ruth never went to the Yankees? How would his career have gone as a Red Sox? Things like that to me are really interesting because, you know, as baseball fans, we all know a lot of big historical moments. We know a lot of the, you know, turning points in the league with certain guys going certain places and certain teams doing certain things. It'd be really interesting to see what history would have been like if things would have went in a different direction. Would the Yankees still have 27 championships if so-and-so didn't do this, or if this guy went here instead, or, you know, whatever? Would the Red Sox still have had that giant curse for that long? Would the Cubs have won another world championship if things were different? There are so many unanswered questions and so many different directions you could go that could just change the history of baseball, and I think that's really interesting, and I'm excited that we're going to be able to experiment with stuff like that with this new mode. Another thing that is mentioned in this aspect of the video is talking about, you know, what would an outfield of Bryce Harper and Ted Williams and somebody else look like? And that's always pretty cool to experiment, especially in Diamond Dynasty, but for here they're saying you're actually going to have to play against against some of these teams. So with that, you know, I don't really know what your team is going to look like when you're playing these teams, but in the next section of the video, they kind of touch on that. So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Moments has been fully integrated into how you progress through Diamond Dynasty. Take a squad of your favorite players into Moments and compete against legends and modern-day superstars. With every moment you conquer, you'll be earning rewards like stubs and player items that you can use to upgrade your team. With Moments, gone are the days of having to unlock a player before you get to play as him. Oh, and don't worry, you'll receive in-game notifications as you progress through each moment, so you'll always know what you need to complete next.
And there you guys go. Moments is going to be directly tied into your progression through Diamond Dynasty. So I am going to be assuming that moments are going to be similar to something like solo challenges in Madden. MLB The Show has made it clear that they really don't want us doing heavy grinds like we had to do last year for Immortals. They don't want us to jump into a 9-inning game against the CPU on rookie over and over and over and over. That's not the way they want us to experience the game. They want us to go jump into the game and have fun while we're playing it and not be overly consumed by a very, very intimidating grind to get one card. We're going to be getting XP, we're going to be getting stubs, we're going to be getting packs and bat skins and equipment and all that different type of stuff as we're completing these moments, and that's kind of why I think that these are going to be the new style of missions in MLB The Show 19. I fully expect moments to be pretty much the core aspect of Diamond Dynasty this year. I really think that this is the direction they want to go, and for me that's really exciting. You know, I did a lot of the crazy grinds in MLB The Show 18, and man, it was mind-numbing. So if things are more condensed, more bite-sized, I think that's going to be really good. Now we'll have to wait and see how they handle programs and other missions and things like that, but I do fully expect moments to be an integral part of Diamond Dynasty this year. There's a couple other things to take away from this segment of the video. One thing they said is that long gone are the days where you have to unlock a player before you use him. The only way in MLB The Show 19 you could actually use a player that you haven't unlocked is to go in through BR, as far as I know. Now it looks like we're actually going to get to use a card before we go and try to unlock him. Like, how nice would it have been to be able to play with the Immortal Griffey in MLB The Show 18 before you had to do those 400 plate appearances for the Sweetest Swing mission? Things like that just help the game. We want to be able to play with the cards, we want to be able to use them before we invest our time and sometimes our money into getting these digital cards. I think that's a very, very nice addition. Another thing they mentioned is that in real time, you're going to be able to see your progress through the moment and see what you still need to do. So basically an in-game tracker on missions. Finally, we don't need to have a document open up on a different screen just so we can see how many more hits we need. It's like, oh, I need 12 more hits with Griffey. I get a hit, cool, knock it down to 11. We're not going to have to do that anymore with these in-game mission trackers. This is a huge addition. I think the people have been wanting this for a while, and I'm very, very happy this is going to be in the game. Now, there's one more important section of moments here in this video. Let's go ahead and take a listen.
Watch out for new historical moments and even moments from the 2019 baseball season as they happen. Keep an eye out throughout the year as we add more and more moments for you to play.
The first thing to take away from that is that yes, they will be adding more moments in throughout the year. They are going to keep moments fresh with new content, new experiences for us. And the thing that I find the most exciting about this is that they are adding moments from the 2019 season as they happen. Let's say JD Martinez comes up and hits 4 home runs in a game for the Boston Red Sox. I want to play that moment, and I think that moment will be in the game, especially if it's a live series guy. They have all the rights. They don't need to go through any loops or any boundaries that would have them not be able to handle that. That's going to be awesome. What if Clayton Kershaw throws a no-hitter? I would love to be able to play through as Clayton Kershaw and try to get that no-hitter. That would probably be pretty difficult. I don't know what difficulty I'd have to play on, but I would like the chance to play as that moment. That to me is really cool. That keeps the game fresh. It keeps people invested in what's going on in baseball. I think that is a great addition. One thing I think would be pretty cool is if they had certain cards or specific cards attached to these missions. So if I use that same JD Martinez example, if he hit 4 home runs in a game, I think it'd be kind of cool to have a JD Martinez card available in moments for like a week and then he's gone. But his card reflects the stats of that 4 home run game. Just things along those lines. It doesn't have to work exactly like that, but give us an incentive to play this mission or this moment at this time time and then reward us accordingly. I think that would be really, really cool. So overall, what you can take away from Moments is that it is going to be a constantly updated game mode with multiple different styles of moments that we can play. We can go back and play historical moments, go through and play part of a player's career. We can play like what if scenarios. We can play moments from the current season. This is going to be really, really fun. It is a very bite-sized style of grinding, very bite-sized style of playing the game. And to me, that is way more fun than grinding 27 9-inning games against the CPU on rookie just so I can get a starting pitcher that I need to get. Down in the comments, let me know what you think about Moments. Are you excited that this is tied into Diamond Dynasty? Do you not like it? Are you not going to play it? Let me know your thoughts down there. Once again, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe. You're not going to want to miss any videos talking about MLB The Show 19. I am covering all the news as it drops. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.